Listen, I'm not sure if I've been living under a rock, or maybe it's only because I've been living in Italy, but I only just discovered that CIBC First Caribbean Bank has travel credit cards available in Trinidad and Tobago, also relevant to other Caribbean territories. Of course, I had to investigate because I previously created a video on all the travel credit cards available in Trinidad and Tobago, so I had to investigate when I found out about these. Before we get into the video, hi, welcome back to this Trini Will Travel. I'm Keisha, Trini, currently living in Milan. If you're interested in all things travel, especially from a Caribbean perspective, go ahead and subscribe. But for now, let's get into these CIBC travel credit cards. The First Caribbean Bank has been around for some time, but they recently rebranded into CIBC, and the credit cards, based on what I've seen, it seems to be a recent launch. And when I say recent, maybe like 2020, around there, but it never seemed to have any strong marketing. There are several credit cards available from CIBC. The ones in particular I will be talking about in this video are the JetBlue affiliated, but once you sign up for, it seems like once you sign up for a credit card with CIBC, you are automatically enrolled into the My Rewards program. I'm familiar with the My Rewards program, as this is the program that FCB recently switched over to, and if you know I don't like it. But anyway, with that program, you earn points, and with the My Rewards program, you have like also a digital card where you can spend to spend in stores, or you can spend to redeem on flights, cars. If you look at this video where I talk about the FCB My Rewards app, it's basically the same application. So I might make a separate video just in case people get confused, because the My Rewards program is a program that different banks are subscribed to, but it basically gives you the same features. Anyway, the cards I want to talk about are the JetBlue cards. CIBC has two JetBlue Mastercards. They have just the, I guess let's call it classic. The annual fee is $0. So basically, if you don't gain any interest, you basically have a free credit card. Now, you all know what I say in terms of earning points. Spend what you have, use it like you would use your debit card. If you don't have it, don't spend it. Only in dire situations. And a sale on Fashion Nova is not dire. A sale on a flight, maybe, but no. And the second card is the JetBlue Select, and that one is basically 100 US, equivalent to 700 TT. So basically the card jumps from 0 TT to 700 TT. Now, I also looked in terms of the credit limit, and there were no specific credit limits, so I'm not too sure how the bank goes about handling the credit limit. I guess it may be dependent on your financial situation, but the annual fee, the cards remain the same, I guess, regardless of your credit card limits. Of course, I was excited once I saw this zero annual fee card, because I've never seen or heard about a credit card with no annual fees. At least here in Trinidad and Tobago, it's not a thing. So of course, with even being intrigued that I found this new card, when I saw that the annual fee was $0, I was even more intrigued. Now, of course, considerations. As I mentioned in my previous video, one of the reasons I didn't choose the Caribbean Airlines card with RBC is because you can only fly with Caribbean Airlines. Now, for the JetBlue card, JetBlue is not a part of like Star Alliance, One World, or the Sky Team. They kind of like more independent, but they do have some strategic partnerships with different airlines. I also saw that they are partnering with United, so I think that they will have a combined program, so that expands the ability. And then they have partnerships with other airlines where you can either redeem points with the airline, or you can earn points from the airline. So if you book a flight using your, is it what they call it, TrueBlue? Yeah, if you book a flight using your TrueBlue number, you earn points towards your TrueBlue, your JetBlue account. And there are other airlines where you might not be able to earn points, but you can redeem points with certain airlines. So I'll link to the page with all that information. But yeah, so anyway, they have airline partnerships where you can earn or redeem miles with different airlines. Let's talk about some of the differences between the 0 annual fee and the 700 annual fee. On both cards, you earn 1 mile for every 1 US or local equivalent spent. However, when you make purchases or JetBlue purchases, the multiplier is different. So with the 0 annual fee card, you earn 2 times. So let's say you purchase food on a JetBlue flight. If it was $20, instead of earning 20 points, you'll earn 40. Versus the $700 card, you earn 4 times the purchase. So again, the same $20, you'll earn 88 points on that purchase. The other benefits for the $700 card, the first checked bag is free for yourself, and I think it was 3 family members. So I checked, and a checked bag is 50 US, like 40 to 50 US. So you save on paying for a checked bag. And what I like about these JetBlue cards, they have like an annual gift. So basically every year you earn on the $0 card, I think 5,000 anniversary points they call it, and on the select card you earn 10,000 anniversary points. So I think that's a nice touch. So if you don't earn as many points, there's still the opportunity to build points. So I think I really like that feature on the card or the cards. In what instance does this card make sense? If you frequently travel to the US, I think it would make sense, as the major airlines affiliated with the card are JetBlue and United. Both fly from Piarco into the US, and then they have a lot of routes in the US themselves. So another way I think that especially the $0 card makes sense, with this new 2,000 US limit on credit cards, if you only have one credit card, it's going to make travel planning and traveling a bit difficult, as you have to be a bit more strategic with your spending, timing the cycles, like paying for flights, booking for hotels, all the different things you have to consider with this limit. Having a second card can come in handy. If you do not trust yourself, don't do it. But if you find that the limitation is hampering your travel plans, it is an option given you are in good financial standing. Again, this is not financial advice. But let me know, is this also your first time hearing about these cards available? If you do have the card, tell me how you have found it thus far. And I hope you found the video to be informative. It helps with making your choice if you're looking into the card. And safe travels until next time.